question I have here says, how long does it take to become a web designer or developer and start making money? Am I right? You were the one that asked the question. Okay, cool. I'm going to answer this question, and I already have some, since we received the question earlier, I already have some things written down out here to help me answer it more clearly. First, you have to understand that on Glassdoor, you know what Glassdoor is, right? The job posting site, yeah. On Glassdoor, there are about, most times, I'm not sure about the exact number right now, but we've seen about 93,000 jobs for web development on that site alone. And normally we know the average pay of a developer could be about $88,488 a year. That's quite reasonably above average. And with all these job opportunities out there, it's clear that web development is a big deal, it's a huge deal, and it's quite lucrative. So you're trying to find out how long, if someone is trying to enter into web development, how long it takes them to enter, and when they can start making money. All right, we answer that question now. It's nice having you here. Welcome to DevWorld Tech Academy, and on this show, DWTA Online, where we cover trending issues like tech learning, tech trends, tech career. Remember to subscribe to our channel to stay connected and also be notified each time we upload a new video. Now, remember to stick to the end of our videos because at the end we have gifts for our true fans. So stick to the end and get your gift. As you have subscribed and also liked and shared this video, let's talk about our sponsors, our good friends, WB DevWorld. WB DevWorld covers everything you need in terms of tech, creative, and design. Everything your brand needs to increase its growth and communication among your customers and your company. Also, WB DevWorld helps you acquire new customers while maintaining the old ones. And also, you can increase your sales and revenue and your branding, marketing, and relationship with your customers. WB DevWorld and DevWorld Tech Academy are actually both students of World Bankers Limited. So that means that WB DevWorld has the skills and experience to make the impossible possible for your brand and your business to receive a new boost of life. So visit the website right now and order your website, your apps, your video production, your graphic design, your voiceover, whatever you need to communicate with anyone you want to communicate as a brand, as an individual. All right, let's get back to the show. So, how long it takes to start coding or learning web design and web development depends on a lot of things. It depends on how you studied, your method of study. It also depends on the course material or resources available to you. And it depends on how hardworking you are, how much time and effort you place into it. And how much you start making money depends also on how much you know and also how ready you are to get this thing going. So these are the various things that I'll be looking into as we proceed from here. First of all, let's look at it this way. In web development and web design, there are quite a lot of career opportunities and subdivisions inside. For example, there's something called UI and UX design. You know that, right? With UI and UX, you more or less do not need to code. When I started doing UX and UI initially, I didn't have no coding skills. So UI and UX is basically graphic design of a website, so that the front-end developer and the back-end developers will have a visual representation of what you're doing or what they are coming to do. So with that, there's no need for coding most of the time. Then there's web designing. Web designing is a little bit below front-end development. Web designing involves CSS and HTML, and it's mainly about painting the image that you have in the graphic design, painting it with code. Usually CSS and HTML most of the time. Then we have the front-end web development, which is where you are going beyond just a website. You're not trying to add some functionality, some features, some interactiveness. So that's where you bring JavaScript in. So the higher you go in this ladder of skills, the more time it will take to learn what you need to learn to do what you need to do. All right. Then there is now the back-end work, where you work in the server, the database and stuff. And then there's a full stack where you are able to do both the front end and the back end. So how long it takes depends on what you're studying, or which part of web development and web design you're working towards. And how long it takes to make money, it depends on how much you know and the opportunities you're able to find. So let me dive even deeper. Since we've made it clear right now that web design has various categorizations and various arenas you can go through, I've also made it clear that it's a skill-based job. Like, it's a job that requires skills. You need to be smart, but you don't need to be a genius. You just need to know how to think. And I think most of us knows how to think. I believe for every IQ level and every smartness level, there is a path of web development available for you. For every kind of smartness, there is a section of web development that you can do very good at. So almost everyone can do web development and web design. So the question now is, do you have to go back to college for this to learn web development? The answer is no, you don't have to. You could if you want to. But the question is, I'm yet to see a college that teaches just web development. I'm yet to see one. And for you to study web development for 4 years, then it's quite interesting. Like, I don't know what you study in 4 years. Not that you cannot study web development for 4 years, because it's the fact that all tech experts are supposed to be self, meaning people who are always learning everyday reality. However, studying for web development is right over the top. So you're going to go for a computer science program or something that teaches a lot of stuff apart from development. So is it really necessary to spend all that money and time when all you want is just the skills? No, it's not necessary. You don't need to spend all those years and all those money and all those times trying to get a skill from a university or from a college. So what do you do now? How else? You could also to learn on your own. The internet is there. A lot of resources are available, but there's also a con to that. So how long would college take? About 4 years. If you're doing an associate degree, 2 years. Learning on your own is about, it depends on how dedicated you are. Most likely, I think you can do a very good job if you learn on your own, very, very hard, like very, very focused, maybe 3 to 4 months on your own, very, very focused. But we know most of the time we are not very accountable to ourselves or very disciplined to ourselves. So most times, most people will take almost a year to learn it on their own. Another problem with learning on your own is the resources are all over the place. You just don't know there's no guide, what to learn, what to focus on, what to pay attention to now, and what to pay attention to tomorrow. It's a lot of confusion. So I want to really, why it's possible to do that, I want to really encourage you to do that. I have another recommendation for you. Now we have the boot camp. The boot camp is where a group of people who are experts in this organizes normally it's always short, usually within 3 weeks or no, within some weeks and to a few months. So sometimes within a few weeks, depending on the expert level of those coming to study, to some about 3 months, where you move up off your location or you go to a particular location with other people and you guys dive in morning, afternoon, evening, just studying this stuff. It's boot camp. There's something like that. But for most people, that will not work out because you already have other responsibilities and other commitments. So what is my recommended way? My recommended way is to use a school that is already focused in tech. So it's not a university, it's not a college, because it's a skill-based process. So use a school like DevWorld Tech Academy, for example. And DevWorld Tech Academy have done it in such a way that it's quite very interesting for anyone. DevWorld Tech Academy you can do it online or on campus, in our campus offline. And with DevWorld Tech Academy, you can actually, for those studying online, there are 3 pathways you can go. You can decide to do the Apprentice Study Model, where it's just 3 months and it's concentrated, and the teacher and you and the first student go through the stuff quickly. You know what you're studying, you know what to focus on, and get the thing done. Or there's a concept study model where you go deeper into the course, deeper into the principle, and get the stuff done. Or the launch study model for those who already know the idea of tech and want to transform it into a business. So you already have the skills, but don't know how to make money from it. The launch study model is the way to go. Then the offline, we have the freelance part, the entrepreneurial part, and the, what do you call it? and the employee path. So out of these 4 ways that I've mentioned, learn on your own, college or university, boot camp, or a training college or training school for tech, like DevWorld Tech Academy, I would recommend the one of DevWorld Tech Academy, a training school. Why? First of all, the time is concise, controlled. Secondly, you can be held accountable. You have someone guiding you, coaching you, you can focus. Thirdly, you're more disciplined. You have opportunity and networks from other people. Like, my point is, it's the best of all of them. Because with the boot camp, you have to let go of everything else you're doing. If you have that time and normally it's more and more expensive, you can do that. In college, you spend too long for not necessary thing you need to learn. If you learn on your own, you can do it. It's cheap, but also it's not cheap on your time. You a lot of stress on you and so many stuff. But the middle ground is the DevWorld Tech Academy kind of model system where you are in the training college focused on this, and you're being taught, and you have other colleagues and teachers you can rely on, and you're being held accountable, and you finish on time. So these are the various ways to study it. So how fast can you study it? It depends on the path you choose. But any of these paths can take between 3 months and to as long as 4 years. So it's your choice. All right. So some have always asked this question. Let me just answer this, add this to it. Some says, is it too late? How old am I? Like, am I too old to study programming? The answer is no. Why is it no? It's not because I'm saying, oh, we can all do anything, everything is possible for you. No. The answer is it's a skill. And since it's a skill, a skill can be picked up. It's about how much you want it. It's about how well you want it. Everyone and their personality. So a skill can be picked up at every single age of your life. Every single age of your life. So I think it's not too old. There's no age limit for development and learning. So now let's go to the money part. So how do you make money then? You said you want to make money. How do you make money from studying this? You can make money by getting. Okay, let's say you're still studying. For example, DevWorld Tech Academy's process. You're still studying. You can make a lot of money while still studying. You can make money from, like, let's say now you have friends, family, relatives who need. With the recent coronavirus issue we have, a lot of people are going online. A lot of businesses who were not online before are realizing that online is the way they should go. Are you getting my point? So there are a lot of people who need a skill that even with HTML and CSS alone, you can do a good web design, and with WordPress or some other team or something, you can do a good web design, and to be a good starting point. You'll not be able to earn as much as you might be able to earn, depending on how you organize yourself. But likely to earn as much as $8,000 a year might not be there. But as you increase your skill level and skill set and become a more professional developer, then you're able to earn a lot more. Also, local businesses on your street, in your town, in your city. It's easier to get these customers. Just walk in there and make them, for those who are already aware, tell them you are aware you need a website or you need an app. I'm available. So let's do this. Or for those who are not aware, show them why. How it's important that they get this right now, and make it easy for them to come in. Maybe by making it a smaller package where they see the benefit and they grow into a larger package, or selling the full package and helping them understand, and then them coming on board fully, but paying at part-time. Depending on how you make the arrangement, money can be made very easily. With DevWorld Tech Academy, it's even far more easier because you're not only taught the tech skills, you're also taught the career skills that you need to succeed online. So I think anyone can study tech, website development, and website design in a relatively short time, especially with DevWorld Tech Academy. And you can also start making money as well, especially with how we have organized our system. Does that answer your question? Hey, you're here. It's the end of the video, and as we promised earlier, those who stick to the end are going to receive a free gift from us as our true fans. So this is what you do to get your gift. First, visit this link, worldbankers.com/academy/extra. On this page, you're going to find gifts, free access, and privileges reserved for only our true and hardcore fans. But before you go to get your gift, remember to subscribe to our channel to stay connected with us and be notified each time a new video is uploaded. Like and share this video and tell everyone you know about the content we share here and about DevWorld Tech Academy. See you in the gift section. Bye. Till next time.